core values and health, another important dimension for our existence. Friends, WHO has specified health is just not absence of disease, but it is a state of one's physical, mental, and social well-being. The concept of wellness has been put forward today because when we talk of health, it encompasses the great meaning of health, that is to heal, to care, to give comfort, to give security. And our Upanishad has quoted about health and fitness long back, which I have got one of the sutras translated, that when the senses are still, when the mind is at rest, when the intellect wavers not, then the body state is said to be in state of complete health. So friends, it is the overall being of a person which leads to a healthy individual being. It is just not the structural health that has been explained worldwide. So I think there are 7 to 8 core values which can take care of our different systems of the body for maintaining complete health or holistic health. So these 7 core values, if I, as a paramedic, as a physiotherapist, I have understood about the principles. One of the principles in physiology is the state of homeostasis. So it is when the autonomic nervous system works in coordination and harmony with the endocrine system, a state of physiological balance is achieved, which is said to be complete health. So the first important core value which I would like to express is knowledge, Cheta Tantra, the nervous system. Because wisdom is the key element of one's functioning. Wisdom makes us think what is right and what is wrong. Wisdom makes us take sound decisions. Wisdom is responsible for decision making. So if we have knowledge, definitely we can think about what is right and what is wrong with what we are doing. Definitely we have an understanding, we think twice before we act, and that is how wisdom makes us take care of our nervous system. And if we have good nervous system, definitely the neural energy is going to generate a very good positive energy mechanism to all these structures and organs of this physical body. The second important core value is peace. Being at peace with one's own self and with others, because peace inculcates calmness and serenity. So when we live with peace with our own self, definitely we are taking care of our respiratory system. We are always saving our energy, we are always conserving our energy. We are always generating good quality oxygen reservoir in our body. So peace takes care of our respiratory system, because any type of negativity definitely distracts us and affects our rate, rhythm and depth of breathing, which consumes energy. But if we are at peace within, definitely we are going to regulate the rate, rhythm and depth of our breathing. The third important core value which I usually talk about is love. Cardiovascular system. Ill, I lack love. So people who lack love are more prone to have all types of cardiovascular problems. So people who live with I definitely have more problems with their cardiovascular function. But wellness, people who live with concept of we, definitely live with more of acceptance and belongingness. So wellness goes around with we, and definitely it takes care of our cardiovascular system, and hence it is always said that when we live within the community, when we have very good social group, when we have live with friends, when we have good surrounding, definitely our functions of the heart definitely becomes very conducive. The fourth important core value which I have considered is as happiness and digestive system. If we are happy with whatever we have, if we are happy with whatever has been fed to us today, definitely digestive responses are going to be fine. It is not what you eat, it is how you eat and with what feeling you eat. So if we are happy, definitely the digestion part and the absorption parts become very easy, and definitely excretion also becomes very easy, because it has been rightly said that with every motion there is an emotion behind it. The fifth core value is purity. When I talk about purity, it is the sensory organs. Gandhiji's three portrayals through the monkeys: not to see bad things, not to listen to bad things, and definitely not to speak bad words. So restraining the senses, purity of the sensory organs, restraining the senses, a very very important aspect for taking care of the other systems of the body, because it is always impure thoughts generates restlessness can lead to breathlessness, which can definitely put demands on our cardiovascular system and can generate many types of problems and ill health. The sixth important core value is self-esteem. I connect self-esteem with our musculoskeletal system. Let us grow tall. Let us grow tall by our thoughts and action. It is when we talk about personality, व्यक्तित्व, व्यक्ति के अंदर रहे हुए तत्व, this tattvas, this traits needs to be strengthened rather than just physical grooming. So self-esteem, self-confidence. Another important aspect to take care of our postural muscles, which definitely helps us to maintain a very good sound posture, which automatically takes care of the other systems of the body. It is because movement begins in a posture and ends in a posture. So self-esteem and our posture has a great connectivity, which indirectly strengthens the musculoskeletal system. And the seventh important core value is bliss, state of harmony, state of peace, state of serenity, state of generosity. And when I talk of bliss, I relate it with our endocrine system. Our endocrine glands are responsible for hormonal production and regulation. So as normal regulation of the hormones are there, so is going to be our metabolism. And as our metabolism is going to be fine, the other systems are also going to be fine. So when I talk of nervous system knowledge, it's a wiring system, and when I talk about endocrine system, it's a wireless system. So when this wiring system, nervous system, and when this wireless system, the endocrine system, when a person is knowledgeable and if a person lives with a feeling of state of bliss, the other five systems that are important for our immunity, for our well-being, for our health, and for our existence are definitely going to be nourished and toned up the way it has to be. So let us inculcate core values, let us talk about moral health and experience the state of complete health.